Welcome to LEEDS College Peshawar. My name is Inayat Afridi and I'm a lecturer of English and Comparative Literature at LEEDS College Peshawar. In my previous lecture, I introduced positive, negative, interrogative active voices. Then I introduced the syntaxis formula, how to change them into passive voice. Along with that, I also discussed how we change the subjective pronouns and active voice into objective cases and passive voice. Today's lecture is very important because in this lecture I will focus on some of the active voices that are introduced by WH words, including when, where, why, what. How to change such active voices into the passive voice. I'll begin. So let's get started. Okay, we have the W word cases and I have listed 3 active voices. So we begin from the first one. Why does she write a letter? It is introduced by WH words why. When do you object my definition? It is introduced by when. In the last case we have, where does English teacher teach grammar? And all these active voices, each of the sentences introduced by question words. Why, when, and where. Now point is how we change them into passive voice. In passive voice, we use a specific formula. We call them syntax. Well, a passive voice, the syntax or formula we use as the first mean the WH words, including why, when, where, or what. Remember, in this case, the WH words do not change. Will directly be followed by the auxiliary verbs, including is, are, am. Directly takes the object, will be followed by the verb third form, also called past participles, and the sentence ends in the by phrase in the questions mark. Now we're going to change the active voices into passive voice. So I begin from this one. Why does she write a letter? Its passive voice is the WH words why, right? Will be followed by the auxiliary as, because we have a singular object, a letter, and this the object a letter, and it will be followed by the verb third form, past participles forms, by, and we have the subjective pronoun she switches into its subjective case, her. The next we have when do you object my definitions. In active voice, the singular object used as the definition, so accordingly when definitions is the singular, so we take the as, object my definition, verb third form object, objected by, and the you, the subjective cases switches into objective you and you. The third case we have, where does English teacher teach grammar? Right? And the third case, the object is also singular, grammar. We take the same words where, as, grammar. It's the past participle form teach, taught, by, and the subject is the English teacher, and the ends we have the questions mark. Now, after these lessons, I have designed an evaluation test for the audiences and reader, and I have selected 4 important sentences introduced by WH words. So I read them. Where do they submit applications? Number 2, why does Razaullah write a novel? Number 3, when do we conduct a seminar? And the last one, where do they celebrate a party? This evaluation test is for the audiences and for the reader. Solve them and pass the answers, each of the sentences in your comments. Thank you very much for time. Have a nice time.